This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got a second community replay sent in by Tyler Martin. You guys remember him from yesterday in the Object 705 Tier 9 Heavy Tank. Well, tonight he's in the T92 and this could be the very first time I don't remember ever showing another player's artillery on my channel. Now, I will start off by, stating that I'm going to be a little bit, I don't know what's the word I'm thinking of, critical of said gameplay, because it is something that I kind of specialized in for a very long time. So I do know it. Now, the first thing I'm going to notice is that he stayed in his spawn point, which is on top of the mountain, which is a very bad idea, because if you're going against any, decent artillery player, they're going to counter battery you very early. So we'll see. He's sitting up there. He hasn't fired yet. He's being patient, which is a good thing. He's also waiting for tanks, and there they are. The inevitable slow tanks that are coming across the gap. Wait for it. Oh, the light tank, though. Why would you go in, light tank? All you have to do is light them up. You don't have to be crazy. Either way, 2-second flight time. Wizzy, 111, 5A, shot out, Dan. Pow! Yep. That was a Paddlin. He only has 200 health left. Right there, he is mad, as any of us would be. That being said, he does notice that he's being run up on the right side, so he kind of falls back to look at that direction. Now, he does have a platoon mate, though I didn't see who it was, but it appears to be... Now, this is the drawback of being on the top of the mountain. You cannot possibly help your team on the right side. So, what I generally do at the beginning of the match is go all the way back to K0, and that appears to be what he's about to do. Now, he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get himself detected, so he's got to go straight over the top. But now, no, instead of falling back and helping, he's going to turn the other direction to try to help the left side, taking what they give him, I guess. He must be pretty confident that his team can hold that right side. And they do seem to be doing all right. So we have an IS-7 here who's just begging for it. Now, he does get into the honey hole, which is a nice safe spot from artillery. But if he pushes too far out, as you can see, it's going to be a Paddlin. Is he going to push around the corner? Ooh! Now, I will say Tyler's being very patient. Of course, you have to be in the T92. With a shot every 40-plus seconds, you can't afford to screw a shot. Now, he's just baiting him around the corner. Come on. Heavy tank doing his job. Shot out on the IS-7. And there's the glorious have no idea where the shot went. Now, as you can see, our whole reticle's right there. So, I didn't see where the shot went. Did you? No. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that he actually put a shot right into his teammate that is right next to him on top of the hill. That's just a thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that isn't what happened. But I didn't see the shot, and there's no craters anywhere near it where his reticle is. So, yeah, definitely most likely shot the teammate that's right in front of him. Thank you, teammate. Shot out on the IS-7, and this time we do splash a little bit short on the backside of that ridge line. From this distance, you're really not going to get a whole lot of plunging fire. That's why the reticle's stretched out so far in a long pattern. You've got the terrain not helping things, but also the fact that it's such a short distance for the T92 that you actually end up just not being able to get the shots to drop. Now, we are almost loaded. We do have a tank destroyer right here next to us. Thank God that that's a thing. He hasn't done a whole lot up to this point. He's been shot, but there's a light tank headed in our direction, and that's not a bad move if he stays up on that rock due to the fact that that would give him gun depression. However, light tank was not expecting to get shot by a tank destroyer up here. But, time for round 2. He takes down the guy. He's an autoloader. He's expecting to get Tyler, and Tyler shotguns him with a 240mm howitzer. That was another Paddlin. Not because of the damage, but because it was all he had to give left. So, yeah, definitely swing and a miss for the 2 light tanks. They got one of them, but didn't get them both. So, we end up having a pretty significant advantage going into the late game here, guys. It's 5 versus 7. Who is going to win? Could be anybody's ball game. Now, Tyler is still in shotgun position because his team has absolutely conceded the left side of the map. His team has won the right side of the map, and his platoon mate in the Stage 2, who has 4 kills at this point, is falling back to help him. Now, given the fact that the Stage 2 has 4 kills, I would assume he's been in a fight. And we know he's been in a fight because he was down on the corner where everybody was. But a Stage 2 that's been in a fight almost guaranteed has very little health left. And I would love to look at him to find out. So, if you don't mind, Tyler, can you scroll over and look at your teammate and check his health? Because that's kind of important. Tyler? Oh, never mind. Get on the clock. We have an Object 705A, and he is against your Stage 2. Come on, don't let him kill your buddy. It's going to be a Paddlin. Oh, yeah, he has very, very little health left. Probably already took the round, and then he took a ram on top of that, and there it is. Down he goes. But is he going to give him epic payback? Are we going to see a plunging shotgun? Wait for it. Come on, Tyler, don't screw the pooch. You got it. You got it. He's distracted completely. And the top of his tank aimed the shot and pow! 2,071 damage. Holy moly, the plunging is real. That was a disgusting Paddlin. Tyler, you dirty dog. But I mean, it's not like you weren't detected multiple times on top of that hill. He had to have known that was going to be a thing. Why would he just do that? He just completely forgot about you. And as I've said in the past, when you forget about Artie, you die. That's just the way it goes. Now, we don't have a shot into the bowl here, and that's unfortunate. We wish we did, but we don't. The ruins on top of the hill kind of block the shot. And there are gaps, as you can see right there is one of them, but immediately it's covered up, and he's got a gap, and it's covered. So you can see the ruins are just being a pain in the neck. Shot out, and oh, we land short. However, giving them enough momentum, or taking enough off of them that the mouse rammed him to death afterwards. But the mouse immediately dies to an IS-7. So we have 3 versus 3. Our team has successfully conceded the lead that they had. Now we have a Tortoise, highest DPM in the game. We have a heavy tank. I have yet to notice. So it's an Artie, a tank destroyer, and a heavy tank on both teams. Who's gonna win? You never know, guys. Could go either way. It's an encounter match, so it's kind of up in the air. But Tyler does notice that the Waffentrager Panzer IV is on top of the bridge. Is he going to get a chance to shoot him? Come on. Don't fail me now, RNG. Shot out. No. 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 But he takes the shot anyway, and he gets the hit. Nice shot, Tyler. You got to love that. Now we have a very aggressive T-92 on the enemy team. Coming across to maybe shotgun the Tortoise. Tortoise, look out. You're going to get shotgunned by a T-92. Wait for it. Is it going to be a thing, or am I lying? It seems like it would be a thing. Now, he just took another hit from the IS-7, but that T-92 was on his left. He's telling his Tortoise to fall back because he's got no shot right there. The heavy tank knows that the other heavy tank on the green team is there. Oh, put the shot ahead. Come on. No, your aim is way up. Way up. What? No, why would you do that? No. That was a little bit of a goof. You could see by the reticle that his aiming reticle, like the center of the reticle, was way out ahead of where he was actually trying to hit. And that's something you got to be cognizant of as well. Your reticle's going to be weird at times, especially when you're against the gun depression or the gun elevation, depending on which you're using at the time. So you've got to watch that. But he's done pretty well up to this point. Now, the E100, very low health. And I would expect to be... Oh, the T-92. We've got him. Who's going to win the T-92 battle? Hurry up, and the quick shot is going to... Oh, he gets hit by the IS-7 to his right. IS-7 had doubled back. T-92 has all day to aim the shot. But fortunately, we get out of there with our life. Not many hit points left, but we save ourselves, and that's what matters. E100 coming up behind the T-92, should be able to finish off the T-92 fairly easily. One hit from an E-100 on a T-92 should be the end. Now, it looks like the T-92 realizes a little too late that he's being flanked, and down he goes. That leaves an E-100 and a T-92 versus an IS-7, who we know is at the bridge. Now, the E-100 is getting a little bit too aggressive. We know he's not loaded yet, so why would he push up? And the IS-7 knows this also and pushes up. Now, this gives him a perfect opportunity. He's behind a rock. We've got him pinned in, but watch the aiming reticle again, and why would we force that shot? That was not a good shot. Now, if that IS-7 was smart, he would push up here and kill him before he had a chance to reload. It's a 40-plus second aim time, or a 40-plus second reload time, so you know that you've got plenty of time to get up here. Tyler knows it as well, so it looks like he's going to go ahead and get off, maybe just stick to the backside of the hill. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's going all the way back here. Now, you've got to be careful here as well, because if the guy knows that this is the fallback point, which it is for a lot of artillery players, on top of the hill, he could get around the left side and come up and shoot you. However, IS-7 doing something very, very smart. Since he didn't go after Tyler on the hill, he decided to jump into cap. Now, we have a little bit of a jump cut there, but, you know, it's part of the recording with the Xbox Record now and whatnot. But yeah, so we know he's in the circle. That gives away the IS-7's position. Now, we have a way we can kind of try to figure out. Now, it looks like we're going to go to the bridge to make our attack from, or maybe we're just doing this to get the IS-7's attention. But what a lot of people don't know is the T-92 actually has max view range. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah. It is an artillery with max spotting. It's great. So when you're not in artillery range, or like when you're not in arty view, you actually have max view range in the T-92. Well, not max. I mean, you can make it max if you do things, but yeah. So I used to take advantage of it all the time. Now we're over here on the right. We're not spotted yet, but now we are. We have located the IS-7. Now here's the kicker. I don't think we'll have the gun depression to shoot him from here unless we back up onto the cliff behind us. There is a hill there that we should be able to respot that guy and back up and give ourselves gun depression. However, it doesn't look like that's what Tyler wants to do. If I had to guess, now that he's gotten the IS-7's attention, now we've got plenty of time, 1 minute and 40 to cap, so we've got plenty of time. But now that we've gotten the IS-7's attention here, he's not expecting the artillery to flank him. With the engine buff that the T-92 received, I don't know, it was a few updates ago. It's been a while now, 6, 8 months ago, maybe more than that, maybe a year. I can't remember. But they got an engine buff a while back, which has helped them reach top speed a lot quicker. They used to be a lot slower. However, Tyler has a little bit of a quick trigger finger, so is he going to get the one lucky RNG roll? We've got an IS-7 here. We do have the IS-7's back. He's freaking out. Are we going to get the shot? And yes! He just turns, pulls the trigger, and gets lucky. Again, hurrying with the trigger finger, but this time he only needed to hit within like 10 yards of him to kill him. He didn't have a whole lot of health left, but we only had 3 hit points. Mastery Ace Tanker, Defender, top 4 kills, 6,000 damage. His buddy in the stage 2 had 4 kills with 4,000 damage. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.